Alright, there's not really an intro to this because I'm going to assume that you've watched the original video first. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch that. But now, back here, there are two things I need to address, and those are the two impossible levels, which were these last two. They might not be impossible because I might have missed something. So, first, we have a comment from It's a Me Paul, which says, the part of level 5 you got stuck on is possible if you swallow a spike ball from an earlier spike and break the crates. So I'm going to give that a go. Okay. Okay, I think I actually needed that guy to not die, because this is where I got up to. I need to take a spike ball from that guy, so I'm gonna restart. Alright. Wait, I need to somehow pass it to the other Yoshi because the camera focuses on the green one. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so that makes our path in. Now, I should be able to do this bit. Yep. Okay, this section might be a bit more difficult. Alright, I could just make that. Okay. Then... Yep. Oh, that's the end. I messed up the jump. Alright, it's very much possible. I just have to redo everything that I just did. Oh, right. There we go. It is possible. Double wonderful as well. Now I have to address the other level. We have a comment from Ansel G. Also check him out because he's a YouTuber and he makes videos that I think are good. The comment says, haven't played this level myself, so I'm not sure. But if the poison goes high enough to kill Yoshi, you might be able to respawn the other one on the other side of the boxes. Okay, so I need to check if the poison rises high enough, and I don't want to replay the section to get up to there if I don't even know if it's possible once you get there. So I'm just gonna try and get up there myself somehow using the makeup thing. Alright, this is the section. We're gonna see how high the poison rises. I guess we'll see. Alright, so it does raise high enough up. Okay, so the first bit is really difficult. I'm going to use the donut blocks to get up there, but then I will attempt it the normal way. Okay, so the goal is we want Red Yoshi in this spot, then... Okay, well I can't get all the way. We need to wait for the poison to kill Red Yoshi, then position Green Yoshi here. See... Not quite. So that still doesn't mean it's impossible. I need Green Yoshi to die at a different time, otherwise the result will be the exact same every time. The respawning goes around in a circle. I need to jump with Green Yoshi to die later, to die higher up, and maybe that'll help, but I just need to keep trying it. To get Red Yoshi there, I could have Red Yoshi die at a different time. I'll try that. That's the wrong controller. I will try that first. Alright, that doesn't work. I need Green Yoshi to die later, not Red Yoshi. So there's Red Yoshi, then I'll just do a jump. No. See, I can just keep trying this over and over again at different heights, and it could just be impossible, but there's a chance. Okay, so that's not quite. That just lets Red Yoshi respawn before Green Yoshi even dies. Okay, I'm going to try a small jump. I just feel like if this doesn't work, there's not much I can do. I mean... That wasn't entirely a small jump. Yeah, no. Could it ever be possible? With the rate the poison rises... Like, there's a maths element to this. So in this one, Yoshi dies. Okay, so it gets incredibly close in this clip. It goes right past the spot. Right there. But with the rate that the poison is rising at, it seems like it always will catch it. Okay, so... Here's how I'm thinking about it. If I can figure out how I can show this. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Alright, so this orb moves around in a circle, or it's a spiral. And so the highest it will ever get is directly above the same X position that Yoshi dies at. I think maybe if it was able to do one more circle around, it might reach open air. But with the rate that the poison rises at, I just don't think it's possible. We see Yoshi dies here. So it starts circling. So it starts circling at where Yoshi's feet were, right at the bottom of his character. And then it starts going out the circle and ends up there. Well, with the poison rising, it just can't circle around. Let's see. Circles around once, twice, and on the third time, it escapes. If it circles around 3 times, it will reach the open air right above the poison, like that, no matter what, because when Red Yoshi respawns, there's about 2 blocks of space. So if Yoshi was 2 blocks higher, then I reckon the orb wouldn't reach the air here, because I think the poison would rise. But then by the time it circles around, I feel like the whole screen would just be poison. If it's 2 blocks higher, then it's in the wall, and the poison is fully reached here. It will circle around again, and I mean, it moves pretty quick, like it just moves quicker, so it might be able to make it around before the poison can fully fill this up. That is worth a shot, and I will give it a go. Okay, so the difficult part will be having Yoshi exactly 2 blocks up. I can probably do it with something along those lines. That's about what I want. No, it just reached... What happened there? So, I die 2 blocks up, as roughly. So, it starts circling from... Let me bring this back. Starts circling from the bottom of Yoshi's character again. And it reaches above the poison on its second circle. I think I get it. Before Red Yoshi can respawn, you'll see... This orb flies towards Green Yoshi. When I die when I'm standing here, it gets to Green Yoshi to him quicker, I guess. Like, it starts respawning on him before he's even dead. In the other one, we'll see Yoshi dies first. So the timing is different. I don't think it is possible, still, to get the orb to rotate around and respawn Red Yoshi somewhere out here. I mean, I could try going like 1 block higher instead of the full 2. I think it'll just be a similar situation to this. I mean, unless it will not respawn him in a 1 block space because he's 2 blocks tall. That will be the last thing I give a go. If that's not possible, I don't think this level is possible. Alright? I don't know if I really did that right. Okay, I mean, I'll save a clip. Kinda didn't really change where I died there. He respawned with like 4 blocks there. Before he respawned with 2. So somehow that changed. I don't think it is possible. So I believe that the final level is not possible still, but the second final one definitely was. So, I mean, that's it. Special shout out to It's a Me Paul and Ansel G for the comments. Since I'm assuming that you've already watched the video that this is an amendment to, I'm not gonna do a whole outro thing. That's pretty much it. Bye.